Project Contacts is where we are going to be adding your private vendors as well as Blue Book vendors to your project. With OneTeam, you can message your own private vendors, Blue Book vendors, or a combination of both. Project Contacts is separated into two different sections: Project Vendors and My Vendors. Let's start with My Vendors. My Vendors will contain a list of all of your preferred and private vendors. To build out this list, you can simply provide us with a list of your vendors and we will upload it for you. You can add them on a one-off basis, or you can add them from the Blue Book network. Once your vendors have been added to OneTeam, you can search using the following filters: company name, category near a specific zip code. You can make your own custom groups. You can search by phone, email, or contact information. Let's transfer back to the project vendors. This is where we are going to add our vendors in order to message them. To add vendors, simply hit the Add Vendors button on the right-hand side of the screen. Here we will have three options for adding vendors. Single vendor, which is a one-off adding by typing in their information manually. Next we have Blue Search, which will allow you to browse the Blue Book network and find information on vendors, qualify them, and add them to your project. And the Vendor Wizard, which will allow you to select your various categories and add them to the project by distance from zip code. Let's start off with Blue Search. Blue Search allows us to find contractors within specific areas performing specific trades. For example, if I wanted to find plumbing contractors, within Redwood City, California, all I have to do is select that trade and the location that I want to search for. Once Blue Search has found the contractors that we are looking for, we can click on these contractors to view their information. To do this, we will view their Pro View. The Pro View is where contractors go to tell their story. This will contain information on what they do, how they do it, where they do it, and why they do it. It will contain key information such as contact info, licensing info, and any images that the contractor has uploaded. When using OneTeam, we will build you out your own unique ProView page. Once you have decided which contractors should be added to your project, all you need to do is check off their name, choose an action, and add them to your project. After adding from Blue Search, we may want to find more coverage. To do this, we will use the Vendor Wizard. The Vendor Wizard is an easy way to pull in vendors that are near your project. With the Vendor Wizard, you can pull in vendors from your specific private vendor list, or you can use a combination of your vendors and the Blue Book network vendors. To use the Vendor Wizard, all we need to do is search by category. For instance, I'm going to search by masonry contractors. Perhaps we need a mechanical contractor. And lastly, I'll add in electricians. Once we have selected the trades that we are looking for, we are going to click Next at the bottom. Select the distance from our project that we will search to find vendors. In this case, I will select 60 miles. And choose the number of vendors that are going to be added per each category. In this case, I will keep it at 30. Once those fields are filled out, I will hit Select Vendors and run the Vendor Wizard. Once the Vendor Wizard has finished, we will return to our project. You can now see that we have quite a few vendors on our project. The next step is going to be viewing and messaging out this project. To view your trades, all you need to do is select the trade that you want to view, and hit View Selected Categories. This will allow you to see all the contractors that you've added, and as I scroll down, they will be separated by their trade. Once you have determined that you have added all the vendors that you wish to add to this project, select All, hit Message Selected Categories, and here you can select your message type. In this case, we are going to be selecting Invitation to Bid. However, there are a number of options including Notice of Addenda, Bid Date Extension, Reminder to Bid, and General Memo that you can select from this page. Once you have selected invitation to bid, you also have a place where you can put in any additional message you want to send on your invitation to bid. Once you are ready to send, hit send at the bottom right of that window.